Today we're doing one of my favorite types of videos. We're going to review a foundation and we're going to see if it's right for my 51-year-old dry, textured skin within large pores. We're reviewing the Shape Tape Cloud Coverage Foundation that just dropped by Tarte. In conjunction with that, I'm also using the Tarte Ultra Creamy Concealer today underneath my eyes. And I am using the new Natasha Denona minis in this video. That sounds like something you'd like to hear about. Stick around. We're about to get right into it. So hello. I am Mona. This is About Face with Mona. I am 51, and on this channel we talk about all things geared towards the mature woman, lifestyle, skincare, and makeup. And if that sounds like something that you might like to see future videos of, consider subscribing and joining the family. Hit that notification bell so you know when I upload a new video. Typically it's every Sunday, and sometimes an extra in between. So we're going to talk about this new foundation. I was so excited to see this release. My skin is flawed, it's textured, it has enlarged pores. Like I said, foundation is one of those things that I'm always searching to see if there's a better, newer, holy grail foundation that will make my flawed skin look better. So the claims on this one stood out phenomenally. The price point was $39 for 1 ounce. It has 16 shades. I've been trying it for a couple of days now, so I do already have some impressions, but we're going to walk through it today. Let me tell you about the claims. And you can see why I was drawn to this foundation. It says that it reveals your dreamiest skin ever. Now that's a marketing claim that's going to grab me every time, because my skin is not dreamy. So much texture, so many old acne scars that actually caused this to kind of give me sort of an orange peel type of texture from how bad my cystic acne was during my teen years and my early college years. It says that it's light as air, medium, and buildable. It has flexible coverage, which I find is very good for mature skin because it doesn't settle as much into wrinkles if the foundation is flexible. It's bouncy, cloud-like texture, feels comfy and weightless. Natural matte finish, looks and feels like your skin. Tape technology smooths and blurs imperfections. Delivers a soft focus effect for a dreamy look. Cloud 9 Complex drenches skin in 24-hour hydration. With dry skin like I have, that's always a plus as well. Crease proof. Minimizes looks of pores, fine lines, wrinkles, and uneven texture. That's all up my street. Protects with mineral SPF 15. Pairs perfectly with Shape Tape Concealer. It's vegan, it's dermatologist tested, it's transfer proof. They said it's 24-hour makeup, 24-hour crease proof, 24-hour hydration. And so that sounds incredible to me. I like my makeup look today. I am really enjoying the Natasha Denona Mini. If you guys are interested in a separate video on that, let me know. I know there's been a lot of reviews out on them already, a lot of demos. I'm sure that you guys have already seen it. I don't like to do first impressions. I probably should hop on when something releases and give you my first impression so that you can see it quickly. It would probably be better for my channel, but I change my mind sometimes. Sometimes I don't like something and then I play with it for a little while and then I find, you know what, this really does work for me. I'm pulling for it all the time. Okay, so I'm going to get into the application. Don't go away. I really like the coverage. I like the way it feels. It's very light. Feels like you're not wearing any foundation. It doesn't feel too thick. It's not settling into fine lines and wrinkles. Gives me, I would say, a good medium coverage. More coverage than the skin tints I've been choosing lately. I like the coverage with the brush, and I like the coverage with the sponge. I'm typically a sponge person, or I'll use a brush and then I'll kind of tap it in anyway, just to make sure I don't have any cakiness. So we're going to put a little concealer on. I'm going to go ahead, since this is a Tarte foundation, and put on the Tarte Ultra Creamy Concealer in the color Fair Light, which is the same color I chose for this, which is 16N. Just going to use a flat concealer brush. And I'm just going to tap. I do like this Ultra Creamy formula. It's not my ultimate favorite under eye concealer, but I do enjoy it, and I do think that it provides good coverage for my dark circles. So that's the foundation. I'm going to take a little bit of my IT by Pores translucent powder, and I'm going to sprinkle it to set my under eyes and the foundation. Just ever so slightly. I'm going to use my big fluffy Tarte brush. I think Tarte, besides making great complexion products, also makes really good, really solid, nice brushes. I like this powder because it does blur my pores. So I'm going to finish my makeup, and then we'll come back and we'll do some check-ins. Alright, so we're here for my first check-in. It has been on for 4 hours. We're going to go outside too, because there's no test like a rearview mirror test or an outside test when you're looking at foundation. I always know if I like a foundation is when I get in my car and I pull that visor down, because it looks a whole lot different there than it does in my mirror, in my indoor lighting. Even in front of this window where I'm trying to get the most natural lighting as possible. Also remember that I put on the Shape Tape Creamy Concealer. Can't really judge on this eye because, like I said, the watering is constant. You can see it's just dripping, dripping, dripping. Not bad. So what about the foundation? I think that the foundation is holding up. I have one line right here that I feel like it has settled in. But I will say that I've upped my Retin-A use, and so my skin is a little dry. I tried to prep it really well before using this foundation, but that could influence our results a little bit too. I would say so far that it feels really good on my skin, that I don't find it's accentuating my pores at all. I don't find that it's really settling into too many lines and wrinkles. It is clinging to a little texture down here. I do like the way it looks. I don't know that it's going to kick my other favorites out of their spots. For me, no foundation gives me flawless looking skin. I mean, I don't have flawless skin. It's not going to ever look flawless without some kind of invasive procedure. So I'm looking for things that I can work with what I have, and that will give me the best look for the type of skin that I wear every day. So we'll be back for a check-in in a little while. Okay, I'm back. It's been 9 hours. Let me zoom you in. It's not breaking up. It's not breaking up at all. I'm not having any oil breakthrough, which is not unusual because my skin is probably dehydrated right now. Might have settled a little bit in this line right here. Most of them too. It's nothing that I can't just pat out. So it hasn't broken up. It's not too shiny. Not bad. Okay, we're going to do my final check-in today. So I have had this on for about 12 and a half hours. actually do have a little tiny bit of shine breakthrough at this point. I don't have any breakdown of the foundation at all. Does emphasize a little bit of my texture, but most foundations do, so that's really nothing different. When I do the visor test, I like what I see compared to other foundations. I think the color match is good. I think that the concealer, especially on this eye that was watering, didn't do too good with my fine lines and wrinkles. Actually, on this eye, it didn't do bad at all. There's a little settling, but not much. See a little bit of my redness poking through. It's hard to tell because my blush stayed, my highlighter stayed. Okay, we'll go inside and do final thoughts. So final thoughts. I think this is a great foundation. I've enjoyed it. I'm going to have to think about where it ranks and give you guys an update further on down the line. I'm definitely not sorry that I purchased it. I definitely think it's worth the money. I think I definitely will be pulling for it. What I don't know yet is how much I'll be pulling for it over some of my other favorites. I think the only downfall for me is right now is clinging to a little texture right here, and I think that's because I've increased my Retin-A use and because I'm flaking more and peeling more, and my other foundations are doing the same thing. I would have to come back and give you guys a follow-up in about a month or so when my skin has sort of settled down and tell you if that's changed any. What I can say is that all my other favorite foundations are doing the same thing, so I can't judge this foundation by that. I think it lives up to almost all of its claims. I don't find that it's real pore blurring, but at the same time, I don't find that it's emphasizing my pores at all either. So I would say I'm really happy with it. I can see myself using this all up, possibly repurchasing it. I think I like this one just as much as the Maracuja Oil Moisturizing Tinted Moisturizer, and it gives more coverage. So I would be able to say that. And it feels good on my skin. If you have any questions below, if you have specific questions I haven't covered that you'd like to know about the foundation, leave them in the comments below. I hope you guys had a Merry Christmas, and until the next time, go out and live light now.